Okay, we're live. So let's do this. Let's do it. That's what I'm going to show you guys. I don't know, because I haven't normally been watching on the StreamYard. Okay, there's where I see how many people are here. I say I don't know anything about this. Not a thing. Let me go over. I might end up just going over and watching on YouTube, because I'm used to that. Because God forbid we try anything new around here. That would be horrible. Horrible. Okay. I don't know. I'm looking at the focus. I don't know. Oh, what a weekend I've had. There we go. It will focus. I don't know. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tim. Hope everything's good in you guys' world. I'm having to do new webcam controls and everything. Oh, it's so hard being me. Hi, Shaz. Phantom Chick. Shaz Phantom Chick. That's a cool name. Very cool. All right, I'm just looking at the difference between YouTube and StreamYard. All is well. Good. Yeah, I did have a really crazy weekend. I'm just going to leave it on StreamYard and see if I can get used to it. Between new glasses and new computers, I'm all goofed up. All goofed up, I tell you. That's okay. Hi, Brenda. All right, people are slowly coming in. Hopefully, YouTube will send out a notification. Hi, Kat. So I bet it's hot where you guys are. It's terribly hot here, but it's summer. What the hell? Hi, Terry Brett. We're going to work in the book today. I think. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else planned, so that's pretty much the plan right now. Draw some monsters. I got all the ones that I had drawn colored and the backgrounds colored. So I want to get the rest of them drawn and colored in, and then I'll start the lettering, which is going to be a real task, but that's okay. I like it. Hi, Barbara. You should have been here a minute ago, Barbara. I had a ruler out. And if you want to sing delayed, that's okay. It means okay. So anyway, what else? Dede's stream was fun this morning. My internet went out. That kind of freaked me out because I did get a new computer and then the internet went out. And I never have internet trouble. And I thought, oh, this damn computer. I thought it was the new computer because I was watching on it, right? And I thought, oh, this damn computer. I was blaming the computer immediately. Now I'm going to be that way for like probably the next month. Anything that happens that is unexpected, it's going to be the computer's fault if it's not Robert's fault. So I signed on to my old computer real quick, and it was out too. So I was just like, oh, good. And it was out, I don't know, 15 minutes. Thank you, Barbara. Hey, Rachel. I am feeling better. That whole crap last week with the bug bite lasted about 3 days. I'm not kidding. And then my ear, it's so bad. I about itched my ear off. But it was hot and swollen. Oh, God. I'm so allergic to every freaking thing, and I hate it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I did look for all my zines, and I know of one that I can't find. But it's somewhere. I did get down my box of ATCs. I've done a ton of ATC swaps. Much like Dede, I don't think my collection's quite as big as hers, but I suspect it's in there. I don't know why, but I suspect it's in there. But I looked in my original art. I looked in my art book, where I would keep stuff like that. But I found a lot of them. I don't go back and show my old stuff a lot. I don't know. It gets put away and then I'm pretty much done with it. We're on to bigger and better things. But let's see. Well, I don't want to dedicate the whole box to this. I don't think it's going to fit. But I don't know if I told you guys, but I did send the box, the Zentangle box. I got to pull out here a little bit. The box that I did for Dorothy, I did go ahead and get that in the mail, and she's received it already. It took 1 week to get to the UK. Mind you, I send Dede something, it takes 10, 15 days. I'm not kidding you. But she did get it already. But I hated sending that box. I don't mind admitting it. I hated sending that box. I love that box so much that I made on stream that I turned around and made another one. So I could have it. You lost something? What the heck? Well, I thought so too, Rachel. Nope, not going to fit. Oh, well. I'll have to make another box to fit these. So anyway, I did make another box. And I love it. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I do love it. I could put ATCs in that. The thing is, I did not size it so that you could include the ATC little things that you slide it in. So my bad. My bad. Hey, Dede Willingham. All right. How does everything look, Dede? How does it sound? Is everything good? It looks good on my end. You tell me what you think. And I'm doing Ustream chat and everything today. I'm giving up going on YouTube to watch because that's what I'm familiar with. I'm a creature of habit. Looks the same? Well, then I guess it's good, right? If Janet lost something, it's Robert's fault. You can say that again, Barbara. You don't know how true that is, though. He spends more time looking for he didn't put away. Now, I'm good about putting my stuff away. But the problem I have is when I reorganize, that's when I get in trouble, when you reorganize. Lena, I'm going to show your that TN you made me today because I was looking for the zines, all the zines, and I couldn't find the one that I made for you. And I thought, I know she sent me one, and I'll bet it's in that TN. But I did find it. So, but I thought that thing is so cool. I'm going to show it again. Oh, good. YouTube in Australia is 3 a.m. Oh, Shaz, you need to get some shut-eye, girl. So anyway, Dede was talking this morning about zines, and well, somebody asked what a zine was. Well, what? Okay, back up the boat. Let me back up and explain. I think it was Kalura sent Dede a little Mother Goose book that was really, really cute. And Dede had said something about now she's going to have a Mother Goose journal. And I wrote in chat, she didn't see it, but I told her after when we talked that I told her if you do a Mother Goose book, I'll make a Mother Goose zine. And that got us talking about zines, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Judy. So anyway, while Dede and I were talking, we're going to ask you guys, if we did a zine swap, a Mother Goose zine swap, how many of you would participate? Before I announce that it's a done deal, how many of you would participate in a Mother Goose zine swap? And I would show you how to make the zines and everything. Hi, Kathy Arbor. So it's not an announcement. It's just let's see how many people are interested. Because I would do it. I'm going to make one for Dede anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you guys tell me. But anyway, that got us talking about zines. And she's shown this one a few times. I did have to make myself a new envelope. I haven't kept all of the zines that I've made. I don't think, you guys. But anyway, I did go ahead and make myself a new envelope for the Monster zine, which I think is the most recent one I've made. Yeah, and then the one before that, I think, was the praying mantis, which I can't find. I'll find it somewhere, though. So you guys have seen this. Dede read it, and this I'm going to work on the monster journal today. So I'm going to be drawing some of these monsters in the big journal. And these are duplicated in the monster journal, and they will have their same name and their same careers and stories, only I'll elaborate on them, probably. So that's the monster zine. And let me show you. To make a zine, you take one sheet of paper. And if you look online, there's tons of different ways to make them. I have some that I bought in Australia too. I wonder where those are. Because we went to a zine expose or something where a bunch of artists were out there selling their zines. So I bought some while I was there. I'm going to look for those. I have to write that down. Dede will be so disappointed if I don't write that down. God, when I find all this stuff that's lost around here, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'll look for those. So anyway, you take just one piece of paper, okay? Fold it in half one way, and then fold the edges back toward the center, like that, right? Fold it in half lengthwise, open it back up, and cut between this fold and this fold, and then fold it up like this. And then if you're going to design the zine, when you get it in a little book form like this, number the pages. 1, 2, 3, you know, so on and so on. Because when you lay it out flat, your page 1 actually ends up here. Or it will end up however you fold it, actually. But number the pages so you know, because you'll be surprised that your layout, when it's upside down, right? So if you want your pages to fall the way they're supposed to, you better number them or you're going to be really cutting and pasting. So, all right, none of you people are saying anything about participating in a swap. So, Dede, it might just be me and you. But that's okay. We like each other. And then I did one, and there was only one of these ever made and sent. I sent Lena the original, and then she had to send me this back. I'm going fuzzy. No, it's probably the camera controls, Dede. I can pull in a little bit. I think it's camera controls. And I don't think the internet's sketchy. I didn't do an internet test. Oh, you know what I didn't do, Dede? Oh, my God. I didn't. I forgot the most important step. I wonder if I could do it right now. I didn't hook up to the Ethernet, Dede. Let me do that right now. That's the most important thing. What the hell? It's just right here. It shouldn't be hard to do. Plug in the Ethernet. I don't even know which plug it is. It hadn't gotten that far. Okay, it's got to be that one. Here we go. Now that should override my Wi-Fi, but I'll turn the Wi-Fi off and hopefully I won't skip a beat. Yeah, I have to turn off Wi-Fi, which that's fine. I can do that. All right, let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, pick is under the desk, has a cord in her hand. Zap. Nope, I did it just fine. Anyway, maybe that'll fix it, Dede. If not, it's going to be those dang camera things, and I'm not sure. Part of the problem, you guys, and yeah, I got the new computer, right? I'm changing directions here for a second. And it came with Windows 11. And I had been operating on Windows like 7 or whatever forever. And I was used to it and I liked it. And that was why I was resistant to getting a new computer. But I got a notice from Microsoft a week or so ago that said, come January 2023, we're no longer going to support this version of Windows. So it was like, okay, the time has come. I'm just going to have to belly up to the bar and buy a new one. So it came with Windows 11. Now I'm somewhat familiar with Windows 10 because Robert has a Windows 10 computer. But I thought, oh God, I hope they didn't change too much, right? Am I missing some people coming in? Hi, Marty. Anyway, so I start digging into Windows 11 just yesterday, mind you. I ordered it Friday. It came Saturday. I dug into Windows 11 and Microsoft has become very proprietary. It comes preloaded with, what do they call it? Microsoft Edge or Windows Edge or whatever it is. It's their version of a browser. So I thought, well, I like Chrome and everything. I have everything already loaded on Chrome. I'm just going to download Chrome. Well, then I get a pop-up that says Windows 11 is operating in S mode and you must download apps and software from Microsoft Store. Well, they don't offer Chrome, right? So they're boxing you into using their Edge browser. So then I have to go out on the internet and look, what do I want to do to get out of S mode? Well, if you get out of S mode, and it's for security and privacy, and I'm all good with that. I don't like the idea that they're forcing me to use products when there are others out there on the market that I might like just as well or better, right? Hi, Mindy. So that's my whole problem with these people is let me decide what I want. I paid enough for the computer that I should be able to load the products that I want on it. And so one of the things I can do, and I have not done it yet, I'm going to wait and see. I don't want to break everything the first day I get it. That would be like if I was 5 years old and I'm 12. So I can download software to get me out of S mode so then I can get apps and software from anywhere. I ultimately think that's where I'm going to, yeah, just like Apple Jasper. Hi, by the way. It just ticks me off. I mean, I buy a product and then now you've painted me into a corner. I'm just a little testy that way. I'm a little testy about a lot of things, but I'm testy that way. So I probably will end up going out of S mode. But then for, as I'm going on further and further and, opening all my accounts that I want and stuff, I get to Logitech and I wanted to download their camera software. Of course, you can't do that. And they've got an app now that Logitech doesn't do the old software that I'm used to, but they have an app now called Logitune that, and I went out and looked at it and read reviews and saw people using it. It looks okay. I don't think it's as good as what Dede has and what I had on the old computer, but I'm willing to live with it. Now they're telling me I have to use the camera software on my system settings. That annoys the hell out of me too, right? So that's where I'm at with the new computer. I do love it. I do love it. There's a lot of people out there who are having the same issues I'm having as far as it being proprietary and painting you into a corner and blah, blah, Another thing is, and I don't know if you guys do this when you get a new computer, but I went out and watched a bunch of guys talk about it. And we all know that they do targeted ads and stuff like that. they make it so damn hard to get that stuff turned off. Really. But I went in and did all that. So who knows what I've already broken, right? But then when the internet app went out this morning, I was just like, oh God, I broke it. But I didn't. Exactly. Thank you, Barbara. Anyway, so I did this zine for Lena. I'm going to go ahead and read this one because Dede doesn't have this one. And I'm not sure why I did it other than just because I like Lena and she's funny as hell. This month's spotlight. This is the International Fibs Gazette, and who knows, there may be more versions of this. This month's spotlight is on Denmark's Miss Linux 2010, also known as Lena Schweiker. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, Lena. Here's just a few of her life accomplishments. Mother of Casper, wife of hubby. I do know her husband's name, but successful business, cleanest oven winner, home renovation expert, practical joker, unsurpassed sense of humor, and a fabulous artist. And if you've never been to Lena's channel, go look at her art. It's fabulous. And if you know Lena, you'll know that some of this stuff happened in real life. Sewer rats spotted. Sewer rats have been spotted in a Peterskilde neighborhood thanks to cable company installers. A local cat was seen diminishing the number, carrying off carcasses as gifts to his mama. Her cat brought her home a rat body. The trouble with being in the rat race is that even if you win the race, you're still a rat. There's a little rat. Unlikely stripper. It's been about 2 months since an unlikely stripper, oh my God, this was a New Year's Eve stream, and Lena did her streamathon thing with a blow-up doll. That's all I'll tell you. Since an unlikely stripper made his debut he was a plumber, by the way, on Miss Linux 2010 YouTube channel during the Fib New Year's Eve streamathon, his appearance with the esteemed Lena was a huge hit and rocketed him to stardom. The behavior of the mid-50-ish audience was quite embarrassing and immature. Overall, a perfect New Year's Eve debut. Plumbing problems? Call Roy. His name was Roy. Clean oven contest. Lena has the cleanest oven. She uses her oven door as a light table. Need I say more? We are proud to announce that the winner of the cleanest oven in the Northern Hemisphere has been chosen. Congratulations to Miss Lena Schweiker of Peterskilde. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either. Denmark. Microbiologists from around the world have weighed in, stating that household pests are in danger of extinction if Lena's oven cleaning methods are adopted. Cockroaches beware. Need a stripper? Call Roy. 1-800-GET-NUDE. Help wanted ads. Hunky handyman. Tight pants, nice eyes, tool belt required. 1-800-HUNKYMAN. Plumber. Nice long snake. Belt or suspenders required. 1-800-FIX-POO. Rat carcass removal. Shovel, plastic bag, clothespin required. 1-800-RAT-ROTS. There's something wrong with me. Nude male models. No clothes required. 1-800-I-DROOLS. Cannabis tester. I don't want to smoke alone. 1-800-GET-HIGH. Oven cleaner. Ha 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 ha. 1-800-dumbass. Self-cleaning oven. And then the back of it was, I ran out of beep, but here's a rat's ass. So thanks for sending that back, Lena. While I'm talking about Lena, I'm going to take a break here and show you. Shortly after I sent her that, she sent me, and I have to take it out of its protective wrapping because I keep it wrapped to protect it. I get this back in the mail from freaking Denmark. Denmark. Okay, I've got to pull out so you guys can see. It's your standard size traveler's notebook, the Midori style. Got a Midori pen loop with its own pen. Oops, I forgot to cover that one. Anyway, she put the back of the zine on the front page. I forgot to cover that, sorry. And then look at this. Look at this amazing thing. A sticker for your beast. Lena, I have left this completely intact, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. A monkey. I'm pretty sure he's smoking a doobie. It's funny, right, Kathy? It's all about Lena. You almost have to know Lena to appreciate her crazy stories. But look at this. How freaking amazing is this? I gotta move my coffee here out of the way. It's got inserts and pockets and envelopes and pen nibs. It's so amazingly well done. I should show this every week. It's so well done. See, Rachel, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Here's the actual zine again. I must have made a copy of it so I could keep this intact. The awesome zine. This is a copy of the hilarious zine that you gifted me. I wanted to send it to your growing collection of awesome zines, but I couldn't take it out of here, so I must have made another copy of it. And then here's a blank insert. Postcard pockets, acetate pockets. It's just so, when I got this, you guys, I probably looked at it 100 times that afternoon. Yeah, just in case I missed it the first time. And these are actually written on. Let's see if there's a date, if I can read the date. Oh, they do dates backwards there. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to figure that out. Wait a minute. 1912 on this one. So they're definitely vintage. But look at how awesome they are. Oh, Lena, thank you again. I treasure it. I seriously treasure this like you wouldn't believe. Keep calm and rain on. That would be me, of course. Hi, Carol. Carol, your Barbie doll wedding dresses are fabulous. But look at what she did in the background. There are like vintage rulers back there. Barbara, you can sing now. And Rachel, if you want to chime in, that's fine too. To my dearest sweet friend Janet, you. Okay. To my dearest sweet friend Janet, I hope this letter finds you well and that the U.S. Customs Agency didn't split this special TN up. The Order of Solomon's Templar Knights, working under the crown of the Danish Queen, have trusted me to hide the very first 9 centimeters, a ruler with 1/4 of the coordinates for the location of the Holy Grail. I have not found the Holy Grail. I am sorry to put this heavy burden of forever hiding this valuable treasure, but I can no longer keep it safe. But enemies of the faith in the kingdom are getting closer. I see them every day, disguised as slow-witted customers of my store. They have come here in search of the ruler that rules them all. You are the only person who I think it should be thoroughly love and trust to carry this torch. It requires a highly intelligent and lucidly person. That would be me. Intelligent and lucidly. With great respect for rulers. God bless you, my friend. Love, Lena. Can you imagine somebody putting that much work and thought and effort into something this awesome for you? And look at, Barbara, look. Got the crown. How the heck did you get that crown cut in two? I probably asked you that before, but look at this. Templar Knights Heroes. The ruler was passed to me from the Danish resistance. Mr. Pink had it hidden in his anus. In his anus during the German occupation under Second World War in the years 1939 to 1945. God bless him too. God, you are insane. You are insane. That's why I love you so much. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. lettering guide in there. She gets it. The girl gets it. I have another one just like this one, but this one I will never remove. I will never, ever alter this in any way. Got a little insert for business cards or ATCs, moments captured. She made a little place for a water brush, water paper, and look at, I got a copy of her wise aunt. Lena, I don't know if those streams are still up, but I think it was CB sent Lena a journal because there was some art organization that was doing a contest for a cartoon character. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lena. Anyway, Lena came up with this character and called her the Wise Aunt. And the Wise Aunt appears in a lot of Lena's journals, but there was an entire book about her. Did you ever get that back, by the way? Yeah, can you believe this? Hi, Kimberly. Anybody I've missed coming in? The Wise Aunt with Corona hairstyle. Oh my God, I love this so much. And then there's watercolor. And look at, she sent me Peerless. I have another set of Peerless, but look at, there's a whole set of Peerless in here. I should paint in this, shouldn't I? Yes, and now that sketchbook is at the Brooklyn Library of Art. Okay, Lena. Yeah, it was just so cool. Here's a film strip. God, I'm not sure if I want to know what the people in the film strip are doing. Oh, it's in Danish. Never mind. I'll never know. The Godmother. All right, let's see what this says. The 5 families trust you to hide this rare Michael Corleone microfilm. Well, it's in a safe place, Lena, because I don't go anywhere and nobody comes here. And then a little pocket back here that has swatches of watercolor paper. God, I haven't looked at this in a while. Okay, this is just test paper scraps to make test swatches. And then some washi tape. Is this not the most fabulous thing anybody in the whole world has ever received? Oh, it truly is. And it's so well done, you guys. I mean, I think that's the thing that just baffles my mind is she measured everything, cut it out, inked it, laid it out, glued it perfect. Yeah, but it's in Danish, so I can't read it. But yeah, it is The Godfather. So this is the most amazing freaking thing ever. And quite frankly, I'm too scared to actually do anything to it. Because if I can't improve it, I should just leave it alone, right? And it will go back in its protective wrapper. Wait, The Godfather is stripping? I don't want to see that, Rachel. It is gorgeous, right, Terry? Super duper fabulous. So, all because I wrote a dirty word on a zine. You too should write dirty words on zines. And then I tried to put these in date order, and I know there's a bunch missing. This was a zine that I made for Ange. I don't remember what, and this one is, it's not clear. And I only made one, and I sent it to Ange. And so this is the only copy other than Ange's that exists. But something had happened to Ange, and so we got on stream and did this. A groundswell of prayers and well wishes gushed forth this week as news of fellow artist Ange was admitted to the hospital with an unknown illness. Fibs around the world waited anxiously for news on her condition. Sentiments were as follows. And then I do remember we did this one in the evening. I got on and streamed in the evening, and there was a bunch of them. Jean was there, Dorothy, Terry, Kathy Berg, Denise, Emma. God, I haven't thought of Emma in forever. Muesli, Judy, Carrie, Eileen, Linda McCullum, Anna Maria, Nina, Shells, Kimberly, Cheryl, CB, Allie, Whippy Carol, Suzanne. A lot of you are here today. Laura and me. And the only thing I wrote to her is how many doctors were hunky enough to sexually harass. Hope you're up to it soon. So yeah, that was just something we did for Ange. Studies link cause of ulcers to noisy, inconsiderate neighbors. She had crappy neighbors then. I do remember that. Be considerate, people. Classified ads. I love classified ads because you can always do one great 1-800 numbers. Help wanted enabler qualified applicants must have the following: an Amazon account, attend live streams, a Twitter account, provide quick links, and no justification necessary. We had an Enablers Anonymous meeting. We need to have those more, I think. Hi, my name is Eileen, and I'm an enabler. Hi, Eileen. And I'm sitting here going, what am I doing here? Classified ad wanted. 50 cents, one regular price item at Bow Chica Bow Wow art store. The greatest healing therapy is friendship and love. Hubert Humphrey. So that's a zine. Dede doesn't have that one either. This one actually is about Dede. This was the Coffee and Art Times, birthday wishes for renowned artists. And this was another late evening stream. Yeah, it was Ustream Days, Kimberly, where we did a zine for Dede's birthday. I'll read it because parts of it are pretty funny. You guys helped me write it. I did not write all this stuff. You guys helped me. Fibs around the world are clamoring to send best wishes to Dede on her 29th birthday. While she appears to be quite young, I'm not sure I believe that number. Some fibs believe the secret to youthful appearance is copious amounts of coffee and art in the morning. Others gossip that her beauty routine must include Americana paint as a night cream, thin coats of ceram coat or golden matte medium. Her stellar diet regimen, which includes grilled cheese, raisinets, cookies, and big salads. We don't hear about big salads anymore, Dede. Must contribute also. However, most believe that each time she includes a clock in her artwork, time is magically turned back. This reporter attributes it to a wonderfully fun disposition and her contagious laugh. Need a special gift? Commission a portrait. People or pets? Don't email me. Dede Willingham, artist extraordinaire. There was a wingnut gala. If you're familiar with Dede, we all know about the wingnut book. There will be a celebration to honor Dede on her special day, February 4th. Oh, you guys helped me with the menu and who was all there. Okay. Special guests will include Kirby Rosannes, Bennett Klein, Jasmine Beckett, Darius Song, Hannah Carlzon, Joanna Basford, Jeff Probst, Rupert Boneham, he's a Survivor guy, the cast of Gold Rush. Sean Connery will be the master of ceremonies. Food and drink will include Mouse Guard martinis, Bennett Klein beer, Shaky Milks. Shaky Milks, that came from her grandson, Logan. Coffee, peanut butter toast, onion rings, raisinets, cranberry juice, and moon pies. The theme for the gala is outer space. Costumes are optional. Call the varsity aboard the Starship Enterprise for tickets. Okay. The International Astronomical Union. I just make it up as I go along. Union has named a newly discovered star in the Golden Galaxy, Inkwell, in honor of Dede's 29th birthday. Inkwell can be found in the Mona Lisa constellation. Free for fibs. Crack-a-lack and whip app. Enter code DD29 ? There's also a Books A Million birthday special $3 calendars. Celebrate Dede all month long. Sock monkey shenanigans. Right, Lena? I'd have Sean Connery do anything. I'd even do something. I mean, I would be nice to him. Most people I wouldn't be. Police and fire crews were recently called to an address in Atlanta, Georgia, when smoke was seen billowing outdoors and windows. After investigation, crews discovered several sock monkeys, a rabbit, and an elf on the shelf attempting to bake a cake shaped like the Mona Lisa for their benefactor, Dede, on her birthday. Dede, that must have been when you guys were, when you were doing Elf on a Shelf, taking photos. Now you got Barbie, so I'll have to do another one for Barbie. But at that time, Elf on the Shelf, I think, was getting into mischief all the time. Upon further investigation, crews discovered their plans also included toilet papering the house, putting whoopee cushions in the chairs, packing peanuts in the fridge, hiding paintbrushes, inhaling helium, installing a cricket noise doorbell, and spreading confetti all over the studio. As no injuries or damage was incurred, the police left shaking their head at the sock monkey shenanigans, knowing that Dede will have a memorable day. Born on February 4th. Dede's birthday is February 4th. This is what her astrological sign means. You are one of the most determined people among the stars. You pay attention to the smallest details and have the ability to organize and prioritize. Others love to get advice from you because you are so detailed and logical. I think I actually looked this up, and this is what it said about her. You have to stay busy. Being stagnant is your downfall. It is not that you have anything to prove to the world, but you are constantly challenging yourself. I know you like working alone, but even the best consulted before making decisions. You're just special. And then all the fibs that were there to help me gather the information for this, like the menu and stuff like that. And then I just put it all together for Dede on her birthday. And this one was also about Dede. God dang, you might, if you paid attention, you might think I like her. What the hell? Proudly serving the sock. This one was from 2017. This one was the first one. This was issue number 1. Proudly serving the sock monkey community for 60 monkey years. You are the boss. In this issue, we will expose sock monkey lover and artist extraordinaire Dede Willingham. Help the Hubster. Oh my God, I remember this. I remember this is why I made this zine. In a recent live Ustream show of Coffee and Art in the Morning, artist Dede Willingham generously offered to share her Miss Rose Happy Mail napkinage with her viewers. She's currently doing this again. As expected, requests came pouring in from around the world. How is Hubster involved, you might ask? He is Dede's postman and must feel at this point that he is single-handedly attempting to keep the United States Postal Service solvent. An anonymous viewer has established the Help the Hubster campaign. To participate, all you have to do is send postage. We can't make any promises about saving the United States Postal Service, but it might keep Bud solvent and Dede in Raisinets. When asked how he felt about the napkin giveaway, he said, "You have to love her generous spirit, and her laugh is irresistible." He did not respond when asked if the gags he was seen purchasing are for use on his wife. There's no ham like a Willingham. Learn the lingo. Just some stuff Dede says. Don't email me. And then I went ahead and interpreted what she means by that. I know what I just said, and I've heard it all before. Crack-a-lackin'. An appropriately clad... I should have read these before I read them online. Crack-a-lackin'. It's 1, either an appropriately clad plumber or get your rear in gear. Happy Mail, check or cash. 2, art supplies. 3, fibs artwork or otherwise fun stuff to inspire or bring joy. Rabbit trail. And there's little rabbit paws there. Or a fun diversion intended to more fully explain or just because I feel like it. A wing nut. You made me laugh, you nut. You're the boss. Don't let it intimidate you. You won't get better if you don't do it. Get crack-a-lackin'. In other news, artist granddaughter, Boo, caught a shark with her bare hands. That is the absolute truth. She did. Dede showed the picture. Artist grandson Cam was voted most artistic in school. No surprise there. That, in fact, did happen. Sock monkeys in need of adoption are urged to contact Merle Young, Monkey Island, Oklahoma. Visit beautiful Eileen Flamingo Park in Boca Raton, Florida. Hug your sock monkey today. So we did a question and answer of sock monkeys. Are sock monkeys hard to train? No, they know you are the boss. Do sock monkeys drink alcohol? Only if Bandit lets them or if CB is buying. That's a whole nother story. Do sock monkeys get involved in politics? No, they are way too smart for that nonsense. Will a sock monkey get along with your cat? Your sock monkey will love your cat. Your cat, on the other hand, hates everybody, including you. Why do people love sock monkeys? And my photocopy cut it off, so I don't know what the answers. Who couldn't love a sock monkey? They're just damn lovable. Okay, breaking news. On the heels of the Great Napkin giveaway of 2016, another batch of Happy Mail arrived at Dede's studio. The mascots were amazed and rendered speechless. Unusual for a sock monkey. As they were opened, Kelly P certainly raised the Happy Mail bar. The generosity was overwhelming, and all I can say is, Bud, hang on to your wallet or run for your life. Coffee and Art in the Morning, Mondays at 9 Eastern. I think that's all I've done about Dede. I'm over her. I am so over her. And then we did a Halloween, and this one had a, I don't know where it is. I'll find it eventually. I just found the original artwork for this one and made a copy real quick and cut it out. But this one actually came in a trick-or-treat bag. So it's just page after page of ghosties and then Happy Halloween. And then it was in a treat bag, but I don't know where it is. It'll turn up though, mind you. And then this one, I'm not going to read these because you've seen them on Dede's 100 times. But I thought I would show you kind of my thinking, and I'm not even sure why I saved this, but it was with the original art. This is kind of how I start designing a zine. I do it all in pencil first, kind of sketch out what artwork I want, and then I go ahead and design and lay out the zine. So this one is The Ugly Duckling. And I just did like a timeline, like a newspaper of what all happened from the day the ugly duck was born. And you've seen this on Dede several times, so I'm not going to read it, but it really was quite ingenious, I have to say. My favorite drawing in the whole thing, honestly, is this and this one. But ultimately, until the duck turns out to be a swan. So, and then the milk carton. I thought this was pretty ingenious too, the milk carton for the missing duck, because if you read the actual story, this is totally based on the real story of how the duck goes missing and blah, blah, blah. And then happily the duck shows up with the swans. So that's how I go about it. Are you guys thinking about the Mother Goose swap? Okay, this one, I like doing the envelopes to deliver them in. This one I did in 2 parts because I did mostly the artwork on this one and then the stories on this one, Your Monkey Island. And I think this swap was actually All About You or something like that. Yeah, the Grant Wood drawing, that was so much fun. When I thought of it, I was just running around here going, woot, 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 go and kiss myself in the mirror. I was so happy with my bad self. So anyway, this, I'm pretty sure this swap was All About Me or All About You. No, it was My Environment is what you could do. And when you leave the topic open-ended like that, it's like you could do anything. You know, your environment could be, I happen to do Monkey Island because it's an unusual name. It's an unusual place. Hi, Dorothy. But it could have been your art room. You know, it could have been whatever. You're part of the world. You could have done Australia, you know, whatever. So I just did the artwork first of all, and this is exactly my location on Monkey Island, which is right in the middle of Grand Lake of the Cherokees. And then I just told a little bit about Grand Lake. It was a war project to generate jobs, I think is what it was. But it's, to this day, it's the longest multiple arch dam in the world. It's 5,145 feet with 51 arches. And if you measured the miles around the lake, it's very spidery. 1,300 miles of shoreline with a surface area of 46,500 acres. So it's a big lake, but it doesn't really look that. This was my little cat. I wrote, I'm fortunate. I was lying. I'm fortunate to share my life with my mate Robert and our boss Roxy. She's not very nice, but I love her. That's what my house looks like. It's hard to see maybe if I get it up out of the light. But anyway, yeah. I forgot to put the shutters on. And then that's looking out my back door. And then the birds that I frequently see. I see herons and eagles and lots of cardinals and hummingbirds. And we happen to be on the monarch butterfly flyway. And I tell a story in this about that. And then other animals that I see: snakes, deer, fox, skunk, raccoons. And then these were stories about, yeah, things that have happened here on Monkey Island. So those are all the zines. So I'm disappointed you guys don't want to do a Mother Goose zine swap with us. And you don't have to make up your mind. If you think of it before next Monday, we don't have to make up our minds today. But I will be making one for Dede if she's going to do a Mother Goose. I know there's more than this because I know the praying mantis one is in here. And these are copies. If I make them here at home, they're crappy. If I take them to the printer, they're halfway decent. So for a swap, I usually take them into the printer. Thanks, Terry. Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay. Hey, CB. Did anybody else come in that I missed? Probably. So anyway, and then when I was looking for my zines, I found we've done a lot of zine swaps. And so I was looking through all the other zines from other people. Here's Dede's. Outside of a book, outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. So if you guys wanted to do a zine swap, and I'm not trying to convince you either way, I really just want to know if anybody's interested in trying one and doing one and getting some back. I mean, we could determine how many you have to make, but you only have to make one and then you make copies. But yeah, we've done a few zine swaps and you get some really fun stuff back. So, and then you get a note. Thanks for playing. So just let me know if you want to do that. Okay? That was fun showing all that stuff. CB, are you home? Yeah, I guess it just lasted over the weekend. You were probably traveling yesterday. Did Z ever stream? I went on her channel and looked, and I never saw a video from Z from the Maryland retreat. I bet you guys had a blast. All right, got that put away, that put away. All right, and this week, since I finished the box and everything, I have gone ahead and finished coloring Home and Recovering. Okay, Jasper wants to do it. All right, I'm going to write that down. Hey, Ange. Did you see what I just, have you been here lurking? Does that look familiar? Ange, not to my knowledge. Okay, she said she was going to try to Thursday, and I forgot Thursday evening. Okay, she didn't stream. I did see Patty's pics, but I was hoping, okay, so Zine Swap. I'll make a little note here. Because Dede said if you guys want to, she'll do it too. Okay, so we've got Jasper, we've got Linda Rance. Oh, you just got here? Yeah, I just showed all the different zines that I did, and so I read that one. You were in the hospital for some damn thing. But that's so weird because oh, really? Weird vibes, Ange. Weird vibes. All right, did anybody else? I FaceTimed them all by mistake while I was in bed. Oh, isn't that beautiful, Dorothy? I bet they love that. Okay, I'm just checking back to see if anybody else said they wanted to do. Thanks, Linda. You guys were being all nice. Oh, I got to get rid of these notifications on this damn computer. Okay, Linda said, just got here. Yes, Ange plays. Okay, so you remember what was wrong. I couldn't remember what was funny. Medical, yeah, that's some damn thing, yeah. Got to see her nighty. Oh boy, I bet that was the most thrilling thing that you ever saw, CB. All right, so far only 2, but okay, if you're watching this on replay, and a lot of people do, believe it or not, leave me a comment on this video or send me a message on Instagram. Don't send me an email or talk to me on Facebook. I'm bad at email, and I don't do Facebook anymore. Well, I went on the other day, but yeah, for the most part, I don't do Facebook either. So you have good news. Tell us, Ange. My heart beats still. What's the great news, Ange? I'm excited. It's about time for some good news. Spill your guts, girl. Okay, Whippy Carol. All right, so far, if I count Dede and me, we're at 5. Waiting for it. You're moving into a 2-bedroom apartment. Oh, Ange. Oh, that is so good. Because I know you don't have room right now where you're at. So that is awesome. Okay, because we are the people that we are. Are you going to stream for us again? That would be so awesome. I'm so happy for you. So you're getting out of the basement. Okay, so that's good news, Ange. I'm happy for you. So here we are. I've shown you all the monster. I haven't done the lines on the side yet. I've done a few of the names, but then I got thinking, oh, I don't want to do that yet because I'm not sure what I want to do with the layout. So I thought, don't start adding type or anything until I kind of can figure out. I've got to go back and finish that. There's still a lot. that I need to do. I know you have, Ange. It's been hard. So, yeah. So I think I've shown you most of these monsters. And then here in the last few days, I don't know where I ended showing you guys, but I'll just start some right here. I'll just start there. That's true, Ange. If I didn't have a place where I could create something, I would be insane. And I would be mean, and I would cuss more than I do right now. And maybe even take up more bad habits. I don't know. Can I have more? Could somebody send me a list of bad habits that maybe I don't do yet? You're moving in a month. Good job, Ange. So I'm going to have you guys help me. I do have a list somewhere, and I didn't have a chance because I was looking for zines. I do have a list of unusual careers, but I thought I'm going to make you guys think up all the crazy careers. I'm excited to get it finished too. That's why I decided, Terry, to go ahead and work in it today. I do have a whole list of crazy careers, but I thought while you guys are sitting here really pretty much probably just picking your nose and stuff, if you can think up careers for monsters, any of them, what they look like. Look at Lena. While you were streaming that day, I drew Mr. Norman Grump, Lena's tax collector. And that's how, okay, yeah, it was, you had us do an exercise of scribbling the line and then finishing the monster. Oh, she's still around, Ange. I have not heard that, Kathy, that monarchs, butterflies are on the endangered list. I see them down here all the time. Hi, Tracy. No, if you go to Kathy Berg's or Colleen's, she's on there all the time, Ange. You should continue his life story, but at one of Lena's streams, she had us do like scribbles and then make monsters out of them. And that's how the tax collector came about. And so I just drew it down because I was probably going to do a tax collector zine, because everything to me is an idea for a zine. So he's still in here. So yeah, so you guys, as you're watching, I'll have my list out here. I should do it like Dede does the mind mapping, right? And that's just a spacing guide that I keep in here. All right, so here's the last few that I've done that I don't think I've shown you guys. And a lot of them I have not assigned professions to. So if you see somebody, I'm going to pull in closer where you guys can actually see it better. Is that better? It's better to me. Let me get it straight though, because that will make me really crazy. Okay. So if you see a monster and he reminds you of something, like Lena's he had to be a tax collector, right? So if you see something, that Cyclop octopus could be a pavement swiper. See, look at Lena. We're going to write that little thing right down on here. I'm sure you're talking about this one. Sweeper. Hi, gang. Here, listen. Hi, Artie Dar. He looks like he hates his job. If you were a street sweeper, would you like your job? Hi, Linda Park. This is Blarg. You know what? He probably does sleep studies. Doesn't he look like he's just sleepy? He's bored. He's pissed off. He could be a prison guard too. Prison guards look like that. Yeah, he could work in a mall polishing floors, a screw monster, bad copper, monster stitcher, bookbinder. You're a bookbinder, aren't you, Aunt? Dirty Rezzle Frazzle. We're going to write it down. Who knows? It might end up in the story. And because on some of the pages the ink has gone through, I mean, this is just honestly a 50-cent comp book, you guys. It's going to be worth millions when I'm done, but right now it's a 50 cents. Oh my God, Lena. He's a hole puncher. For a planner company. That's a pretty good one. Actually, when I worked in a print shop, I was a hole puncher and a binder. And I actually love my job. This is Torque. Okay, now this one, when I looked at him, what I thought, because he looks kind of lecherous to me. I thought he was a women's lingerie sales representative. Doesn't he look like a women's lingerie sales representative? And that's what lingerie companies would do. They would hire the most lecherous, creepy guy in the world to sell lingerie, right? A twerk judge. It is the same planner Dede got as a fib binder. Millions at least. For real, CB. Yeah, but that's what I think he is. I think he's a women's lingerie sales rep. Some of them, when I was just drawing them or coloring them or working on them, it just, it just comes up. You like my imagination. You've been hanging out in back alleys far too much. Okay, Rachel, where did we meet? Where did we meet? If my memory serves me well, I think I picked you up out of that back alley. I think I drug your butt into the nearest bar and fed you alcohol. Egard, I don't know what he is, but he's got like stuff flying out of his mouth. You do not want to be too close to him when he's talking. I'm pretty sure about that. Which means he has to be a boss. Don't all bosses have bad breath? This one's a beer tester. He could be a beer tester. But I think there's something else. It's got to be someplace. He could be a dentist, okay? A dentist with bad breath is like, yeah, there's a word for that. What is the word? Shaz, you read my mind, girl. Dentist. There you go. A dentist with bad breath, because irony, I guess. Like a dentist with bad breath is just irony. Something virus. Hi, Jill. Your salesman and his family work part-time as a nail bed OBGYN. This one is an OBG. Oh, I think I already have an OBGYN, Ange. His name could be Bidet. Oh my God. You guys are funny. See, I knew this would be fun. Oxymoron. Is it? There you go. Sharon, thank you. Hi, by the way. That is an oxymoron. Okay, this is, I think his name is Plurg, but I think I wrote it down wrong. He just looks dumb. He just looks dumb. Snake oil sales representative. I don't know. What does he look like? Now, right now, Dede, my picture is so clear. It's so freaking clear. Okay, I'm going to write that down on the list. Because snake oil salesman, yeah. Look like a politician. An herbalist? Oh my God, that's funny. Customer service, a wall tester. Oh, you guys are so funny. I'm going to write some of these down. A doorman. Now, you know what? I think he's anybody. Okay, I might have to explain this to people who are not in the United States. There's a place in Nevada where prostitution is legal called the Bunny Ranch. I think he's the doorman at the Bunny Ranch. A safe cracker. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, this one could be the safe cracker. I don't know what that is on his back, but he has the look my lab gets when I say, do you want to go outside? Looks like some of the bunnies have slammed the door in his face. Who wouldn't? Oh, no, this one already has a, I've already determined his occupation because some of them just come to me as I'm drawing them or whatever. This is Zamilock, and he actually is a space station plumber. And he actually needs a long hose coming out of that, so I'll have to draw that in. Yeah, he already is a space station plumber. This is Zurgle. Was he in the monster zine? Why do I feel like he already has? Either that or I was thinking something. Let me look. Nope, he's not in the monster zine. Why do I feel like I know him? Well, probably because we spent so much intimate time together. He looks like a guy in a store would hire during Black Friday sale to keep the door shut. This one? That's true. We didn't get to have Black Friday the last couple of years, did we? I've never been to Black Friday, so I don't know. Okay, here's the truth about Black Friday. I've never understood people who do that. Go to stores like the day after you had the best holiday. Thanksgiving is the best holiday on the planet. And then you rush out at midnight to stand in line with a bunch of stinky, smelly people. I would pay double not to have to do that. Zurgle is employed at Dede's constantly. Yeah, like Tony, vaccine administrator. I think that one is going to win. I will include, don't email me somewhere, Lena. I promise you I will, because that is so famous a line. I love Lena's brain too, Carol. Actually, when I said that is so Dede, I think Janice Johnson, and she's still around occasionally, made this little fibisms book. Wait for it. Can't talk, arting. I can tell you who says these things. Wait for it. That's Dede. Oh my giggles. Does anybody know who says oh my giggles? That's Joycey. Crusty Bits would be Paula. Can't talk, arting. Oh shoot. I still follow him. You guys know who says it. Bad news, that's Paula. Musical interlude. Know what I mean, Vern? That was Dede and Paula. Just saying. Stickles was Happy Die. Hot Mess. Come to Mama. That's Patty Tolly Parrish. One moment. Oh, I don't remember that one. One moment, please. Okay, one moment, please. That's Joycey. All More Butter. APG musical. That's right. That's right. APG Jamil is the musical interlude. Boo. I don't remember. Boo might be Dede. Drama Free Zone. That's Barb Owen. Hello, lover. That's Patty Tully Parrish. We speak typo. That's all of us, but it was actually Jean. What's this one? I'm having a hard time reading the letters. Eat gun. I don't know. Razor Frazen. That was Paula. Artistic Biker. Thank you so much. Don't email me. That's definitely Dede. Oh ho. Rabbit Trail. That's all of us. Sweet Goodness. That was Paula. Happy arting, y'all. Yeah, that was Janice Johnson in 2015. So, Janice, if you watch this, I keep my fibisms close. Heat gun. That's right. It was heat gun, CB. You're good at that, CB. And I keep that here on my shelf with other stuff. Don't email me. Yeah, heat gun started with Paula. There was a lot of Paulaisms, but Paula was that way. Paula did a lot of sayings that you would not confuse with anybody but her, for sure. All right. So anyway, this one is going to be a vaccine administrator. That is so perfect. I love this guy. I love his green hair. He got a little big. I try and keep him a certain size just so I have ample room. But he got a little big, but I don't mind because it wouldn't do any good to email you. That is so true. You could email me all day long. I don't care because I don't read it anyway. But when it comes bill time, I do check email on the 6th of every month. Because that's the day I pay bills. A scale creator. He looks like Gardner? You think he looks like a gardener? I actually think he looks like a wrestler. He looks like a wrestler to me. He looks like the evil one who shrinks your clothes during the night. I hit the camera again. Dang it. I wish I wouldn't do that. All right, let me fix this. Keep in mind, I'm new at this, you freaks. I'm really not. But a fragile furniture tester. Oh, Rachel, that's pretty good. A body waxer. Oh, man. Body waxer. Body waxer might be the one. A hair model for the local barber shop. You think? I don't know. I think that barber needs to pay more. He's too happy to be a wrestler, but aren't wrestlers happy? Diet promoter. Golo. Isn't that the new diet food? Hair model. Trampoline tester. Oh, Terry, that's a good one. Yeah, trampoline tester is good. But don't some of them just give you a vibe when you look at them? He does kind of look like a body waxy weenie packager at the packing plant. Punch on it, Tiffany's. Oh, God. See, and I haven't decided yet, like we talk as these are all jobs on Earth. I haven't decided yet that these are going to be Earthlings. We're talking about them as if they're Earthlings. They don't have to be Earthlings, But that's funny, Barbara. You wish you could be in the computer typing it. Yeah, I agree. A bubble blower. We might have a bubble blower coming up. Look at this one. Jasper, you're seeing into the future. He's almost got to be a bubble blower, right? Ramp tar. All right, focus, you freak. There we go, better. There we go. Chewing gum tester. Oh, that would be a good job. He got gas. my God, we're going to have to put that in there too. He is going to be a bubble blower. We just don't know what the bubbles will be full of. Hi, Darlene. Chewing gum tester. Remember that one, Rachel, because that'll be a good one too. We'll go back on some of the old ones that I don't have jobs for. Okay, now this one, Fang, he's also got the square face. And I'll show you the book so you can see why some of them just look really weird with the straight lines. This one I thought, he's almost got to be in demolition, don't you think? Like, he's just almost got to be demolition guy. Gas X, McDonald's manager, chewing gum. That's the Kleenex tester. He's got a pretty big nose, right? But you know what's been fun? I love drawing the monsters. That's a ton of fun. But I've had fun doing the borders as well. And some of the borders are better than others. But this whole idea kind of came out of the Linda Berry book. That's where this whole thing started, was the Linda Berry book. And then I got the monster book and I thought, well, I'm going to kind of incorporate them. And Lena was doing the same thing at the same time. So it was like, oh, wow, this is really weird. Universe, cosmic energy or something. Flat rate box measure, cardboard box inspector. Oh, that's a good one too. Actually, speaking of Paula, she used to work at a cardboard box factory. I have to say that the box that my computer came in is really too nice to throw away. Do you ever get those boxes? They're just almost too nice to throw away. Okay, this one is funny. I do have a job for him, but I want to hear what you guys, you think we have the mind. I think so too, Leanne. We're all a bunch of freaks. Botched up plastic surgeon. This one I have a job for. Because when I drew him, I could almost hear words coming out of his mouth. No, he's not a hairdresser. A tickle monster. Oh, Leanne, that's good. Oh, I might have tickle monster because he's got multiple arms. He could really tickle good. But this one, because I was thinking of the words that were coming out of his mouth, subway butt pincher. I love you guys. But I had him down as a crisis actor, a chicken plucker. There are people that have these jobs, you guys. Wonder what a chicken plucker looks like. Probably like him. You may have to make a monster book. Leanne, you're going to want to. You're really going to want to, because the monsters, to draw them are so dang easy. This one, Oozles, he does not have a job yet. So we need to come up with a really good job for Oozles. He looks like a magnet. This one, he kind of does look a little bit electric, right? This one could be an opera singer. Actually, I already have an opera singer. No, she's a cocktail waitress. We already have an opera singer. I just don't know where it is. But yeah, there already is an opera singer. See, I got this one twice. And I even wrote on here that this is a duplicate because I wasn't keeping good records. But that's okay. We can have twins. Is there a time resetter for all of Dede's outer space clocks during our daylight savings time? Oh, that would be a good job, Tommy Joe. Pothole inspector on Mars. This one? I know I already have an opera singer because I already got it all planned out. Okay, some of the ones I'm going to put on the other list. because there might be multiple monsters that would fit that. Popcorn butter analyst. God, you guys have great ideas. Do you know how high I would have to be to come up with these ideas that you guys just come up with regular? And no, if you're wondering, I don't get high. Don't even drink alcohol. Orthodontist, you think, CB? Something gooey. See, I agree, Leanne. Bathroom greeter. Actually, he looks like a bathroom janitor. That's what I would be. If I ever had to clean a public restroom, that's what I would look like running out the door. No! Don't make me do that. Please, no. Beat me, bite me, whip me, but don't make me go in there and clean that nasty bathroom. A slime tester. Slime tester. Another thing he could do is work with children. A cupcake tester. That's the job I want, Shaz. Pharaoh marker. Assistant to Jabba the Hutt. Dress fitter. Oh my gosh. Defibrillator paddle operators. For the forearm monster. Flarp. There maybe already be one of those, Ange. Gum on bottom of shoe. I don't know. I want Oozle to be that public restroom janitor, probably. This is Zargon. He does not have a job, but he looks so damn official. Doesn't he look official? Like, if he was coming at you, you'd be like, oh, God, not him. But he also looks a little bit stupid, kind of like Barney Fife. Do you guys know Barney Fife? A mother when school is out. No lie, Carol. See, I think he looks scared too, or just like, oh my God, can't believe what he's seeing. Mayor of, I don't have a mayor yet. I wrote that down though, because we could definitely have a mayor. A parking meter. This guy looks clueless. Oh. You know what? Parking enforcement. Because I think parking enforcement people are literally the most useless creatures on the planet, frankly, because I think parking on public streets that we've already paid for should be first come, first serve. And the damn government, okay, now I'm not getting political, okay? So you don't have to comment on this. But the damn government should not be charging me rent on the street that I've already paid for. And then to pay somebody, give them benefits, everything, to make sure they get their 35 cents is BS. I'm sorry. Parking enforcement people are the most useless people on the planet. And how do you go home at night and feel good about yourself when you have called a tow truck to tow away somebody's car who's probably in paying a fine to the government for some other dumbass thing they shouldn't be charging fines for? Okay, now you guys got me going. See how this whole thing devolves when I get into this? Satellite officer. Okay, we're writing these down. I hate parking enforcement people. The thing is, though, okay, I live out in the middle of nowhere. I haven't paid a parking fee for 100 years, and parking in the towns near me, it's always first come, first serve. But I used to live in Denver, and honestly, there was one client that it took me literally 2 minutes to jump out of my car, run in, hand something to the person on the main floor, and run back out to my car. Parking enforcement would get to my car before I could get that done. Oh, that's a good one too, Lena. Work for NASA, Houston, we've got a problem. I wrote it down. Houston, we got a problem. Technician. Yeah, baby. No worries, Dede. Lena, he is the button. Yeah, you have to punch him in the gut. And then the message goes out. Houston, we got a problem. Dede, you have missed some really funny stuff because these people are helping me with the occupations of these monsters. Look at how cute he is. I think he's not the last one. Look how cute he is. He probably works at a petting zoo, don't you think? He's almost got to work at a petting zoo. Any Karens, male, female, entitled to be in charge, loudly and freaking out. So I got a parking ticket. It said I parked too close to the stop sign. What is the distance I parked? I asked the a-hole. Don't know, he said, but you're too close. Oh, God. Air hose tester. That would be a good one, too, because he's one of the few that is actually in a uniform. I'm going to write it down over here, though. I'm running out of paper here. I got to find a new sheet of paper. Okay, here's another one. These are some really funny, creative women we hang out with. I thought he was cute, and I like him that he's just pink. He's a snow ski polisher. No, that was me. He's a walking field goal. Hi, Don. He is kind of a walking field goal. He might be a judge in some sort of beauty contest too. Maybe she is. See, that's just it, Carol. I keep referring to him as he, but there should be females among these, I think. And see, we're saying she now because she's all pink. Easter Bunny assistant. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking he could be he could be a beauty contest judge. I mean, that could, well, the name is Horton, so that kind of implies boy. I don't know. Can we not think of one for her? Think of this one. I did like this border a lot, how that came out. And then this one I love too. He almost has to work on the space station or this monster I really did like. And I think, okay, there's one after him. I think he's just so cute. His name is Zeep. Toothpaste promoter. He could be a toothpaste tester. A cheese slicer? A Walmart greeter. Coffee lunch man. That's true. He could have coffee in his little thing on his back. It looks more like a rocket, though. What Barbara just said. A Walmart greeter. He actually does kind of look like a good Walmart greeter. And the thing is, I might take that idea. Okay, you guys say Walmart greeter. But depending on where he lives, these people or these creatures don't necessarily live on Earth, you guys. So he could be a greeter at some other mega robbery joint. The Easter Bunny assistant. Okay, what now? Hey, Devin, we're figuring out what these monsters do for a living. Space Mart, exactly. And see, because of course Walmart, we all know that, but at Spaceships Are Us. Exactly. I'm going to go back. We're going to look at some of the others. I'm kind of sad that all the Toys R Us in America closed down. Let's see what else I've got. He could be a ballpark beer vendor. UFO pilot. I love Devin's Saturday video too. I almost thought today that I would, and I'm gonna do it. And I don't want to take any. I don't want to steal Devin's ideas. And if she's gonna do more of it, I won't. But I thought I would love to take some of the Zentangle designs and carve stamps. But I was gonna check with Devin before I just jumped in and did it. But I would love to do that. Turn back to the Easter Bunny assistant. Okay, this is Easter. Well, you guys think he's in Easter. All right, Barbara. But yeah, I would love to carve some of those Zentangle patterns, the repetitive ones. That would be very cool. And you used them so well on your jelly. Oh, the Toys R Us is still open in Canada? Is that what you're talking about, Barbara? Now I've gone back and forth, so you guys might be talking about a different monster than is actually on the screen. Easter Bunny assistant. All right, for right now, we're going to write down Easter Bunny assistant. Because he looks like he could be very good at hiding eggs. Toys R Us are going to be in Macy's. Well, I hadn't heard that. Of course, I don't listen to news all that much. All right, we're moving on. This one, we've got either toothpaste tester or Walmart greeter or Spaceships RS greeter. I really like the way he turned out, though. I like his coloring. I just like him. And this one's name is Rootbug. He's kind of cute, actually. Ugh, she missed it. What'd I miss, Ange? The horns could be used for electrical outlets. On this one? Oh, because he's got the hairs in between. Cell phone charger. All right. I could maybe do something with that. I agree with you, Barbara. Yeah, I want to do some Tangle stamps. I really do. They were so well done. The coloring of that book, and yeah, it was so well done. I like that about Devin. Gotta run. Call me when done. Okay, Dede, I hope everything's okay. Go do whatever it is you got to do. Highway barrier crash dumbing testing agent. He looks mean as hell. I do have to say that. See, and some of these I haven't done like the highlights on. Like he needs a highlight on that part of his eye. And his back up here. So some of these I colored them, but I didn't get the highlights and the shading done yet. But before, yeah, I'll go back and make sure all that's done at some point. Devin, answer me. Do you care if I do that, or is it something you want to do? You think this guy's a lingerie designer? Snail mail carrier. That's true, Ange. That's why it takes forever in the U.S. to get your damn mail. A shoe tester. You're on computer now. Okay. Well, tell me if you If you care if I, oh, okay, thanks, Devin. I haven't decided which ones I would want to do yet, but I think there's some that could work out really well. The ones you chose were awesome. All right. I might have missed some stuff. He looks like he's between a rock and a hard place. Isn't that the truth, Judy? I don't know. I don't know what he looks like. But whatever it is, he's not happy about it. All right. And so the next one, this is how the blank pages are. And I've got, what, 2 or 3 of them with the yellow. Tonight I'll be coloring some yellow on these. Doorstop. You guys are the best. All right, now I will draw a monster. We might go back and name or give some more of them jobs, but I'm going to go ahead and draw at least one. If you've been coming around for a while, I've shown this book before. I actually bought it. I was going to give it to one of the kids, and I just can't get rid of it. I just love this book so much. I got it for $3. Hobby Lobby had it on sale, and it is a kid's book, you guys. And this guy, it's Stephen Harpster, and he takes numbers, the alphabet, whatever, and draws monsters. And I've been drawing them just like him. But who knows? I like the way we did it at Lena's too, where you take oh man, this computer is so sensitive. You can't put anything on this keyboard. My other one, I could have sat on it and it would never have changed. Oh, this is going to be weird. Anyway. Yeah, this book, I have so gotten my $3 worth, my whole $3 worth out of it. So I'll just quickly show you. I did go through, I don't know when, here in the last few weeks, and write on the pages which ones I'd already done, because I lost track of which ones I had done. There's a whole section of robots too. I think the robots are really good. I've stayed away from the robots. I'm doing primarily the monsters. But a robot book would be a fun section in the book as well. There's Ramtar. We've already looked at him. So I'll find one that I haven't drawn yet. Dr. Z. Oh, he looks so sad and pitiful, doesn't he? Let's draw him. And I don't think I can leave him up. But the thing I like about this book, because I don't hear it quite so much anymore, because I've lectured and bitched at you guys so much, and I'm going to continue bitching. So just get used to that and don't take it personal, or if you feel like you should do. But he takes something any of us can do. All of us can write our numbers. So he starts with 18 and then adds elements to it until when you're done, you've got this monster that's so creative. And I mean, they're so simple. Kids can do it. My family loved your zine. They also thought the writing was top notch. Aw, thank you, Devin. You go give my birthday buddy a hug for me. Devin's husband shares my birthday. Yeah, $3. $3 now. Oh man, I can't even get an iced coffee for $3. Idiots. And whatever the move is going to cost you, consider it mental health wellness. And there isn't enough money on earth to buy you the mental health wellness that having a place to art and having a place to call your own will do for you. So you spend that money and pat yourself on the back for a job really well done. You need it. We all need it. Okay, so I'm going to put the book over here at the side, and then you'll just see as I draw it. Okay, and I've kind of tried to place the monsters, you know, like one's on this side, so the writing will be over here. This one's over here, the writing will be here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the back of the sheets. Probably nothing, actually. Oh, you lost your internet? Man, that's getting to be a thing, Rachel. I lost mine this morning. So, and don't bemoan it. Get on it and do it. Okay, so this one was on the outside. I'll do this one. Okay, he's facing. Ooh, I almost spilled my coffee, you guys. He's facing this way, so I'll put him on the inside of the page. Those are the kind of things when you're deciding to do a project that you might want to think about going in. Because if I got to page like 40 and all of a sudden I hadn't thought of that and then I was mad, yeah, you don't want to be in that position. But the thing is, you can always tear the page out. There you go. All right, so this one you start with an 18. I'm going to draw it in pencil and then ink it. Oh, and well, they did an 8 kind of like this, so we'll do it the way they do it.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Hi, Salvador.
Hello. I just want to let you know, I'll be back tomorrow in the morning. You can close the door.
Okay, yeah, we'll get over there. It probably will be unlocked before you get here, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Okay. Salvador is not going to work anymore today, I guess. Do you want me to pull down closer? And the camera is not liking all this white, so let me see if it'll. There, that might be better. Now you can see a little clearer. And I can't do anything about the autofocus without this software, you guys, so I am not the idiot. No, you're not an idiot. Did I just call you an idiot? What is the career path of this current monster? I don't know. You guys be thinking about it. This is what he looks like. See, I think I could write great stories about their personalities, which I may end up doing anyway. We are separated. Might date after I moved. Just needed to do something. I still care about her, but I had to do this. And you don't ever have to explain anything to me. I'm going to support you till the bitter freaking end, girl. Okay, if you're drawing along, is that good? And if it turns out that I think he's not big enough, I'll erase it and redraw him. Salvador is taking down. Iced coffee spilled, janitor, no lie. Oh, I have not spilled one. Now Robert has, you guys. Oh, I don't think I told you about the day. They have these stupid lids on them, and he grabbed it up at the top, and the lid came off, and it hit, boom, you know, like on the bottom where everything just went jetting out in every direction, all over the carpet, all over the walls. It was everywhere. But the thing is, you know, it's kind of like when a kid spills milk. You can't beat his ass even though you want to, because he didn't do it on purpose. Now, if he'd have just spilled the iced coffee, I'd kick his ass. But oh my God, I've never cussed so much in my whole life. I don't think cleaning up that iced coffee that's sweet and oh God, it was horrible. All right, so yeah, but I haven't spilled one, but Robert has. Okay, so this is going to connect here. And going to come over. I don't know why I'm not using my graph gear pencil. I could have made his face a little bit bigger, and I might. And the thing is, you know, like if I already had a career or whatever already picked out for this guy, I could make his legs longer. I could make his legs shorter. What do you use for coloring in the monsters? These are all done in Prismacolor. Okay. Dede doesn't do this, but I'll show you in just a minute. I'll put the, yeah, this entire book is nothing but watercolor, or nothing but colored pencils. Sorry. And you could emphasize or de-emphasize things, right? Like now I'm almost wishing that I'd made his face a little bit bigger, but at the end I'll be okay with him because his face in this one, if you look, his face is actually larger than his body. I've done it just the opposite. I'm not going to change it because I don't care that much. Emu dropping cleaner. The emu died, Ange. Did you know that? That the emu died? They just found him dead. He hadn't been sick, as according to Jan. He'd been eaten. There didn't appear to be anything wrong with the emu. He just died. Robert lost his best friend. All right. I like him okay. That is so cool to use a number or letter as a starting point. Right, Devin? Well, and it gives you, like, some of these facial, like this one, I don't know what this was. It might have been like a P or something. No, it was an R. It gives you odd facial features, but for monsters, whatever, because you can't, you know, you can't have any preconceived ideas. You just got to go with whatever it is, right? Okay, now I'm going to ink it. And then I can clean up any problem areas that I see. I have to say, this guy who authored this book, pretty creative guy. And who knows where he got his inspiration or his training or whatever, you know? And I'm changing it a little bit as I go. For no other reason than I want to. Hopefully it will improve him. I'm glad he didn't draw him naked. And the thing is, there's no such thing as mistakes. Just is what it is. He's kind of got scales on his face. If I'd drawn it bigger, I could draw the scales, but this is okay. All right, haven't been reading chat. And if you use, you know, like a Micron or usually any of the permanent inks, I'm sorry if you guys couldn't see if I had you pulled down too close. You should be able to erase really quickly without smearing it. If it's a regular 20-pound sheet paper, if you have coated stock, don't erase right away. Let it dry thoroughly before you try and erase. But on this paper with a Micron, I can erase immediately. Oh, where's my little brush here? Because I don't like erasers in the middle. All right. Is that pretty good? Pretty good. He looks like Lurch, right? Bye, Devin. Go have a great afternoon. A beekeeper. A beekeeper. All right. We write down everything. Actually, his name is Dr. Z. And this is actually page 100 in the book and page 28. I'll do the background on this one real quick to show you guys some of the tools and stuff that I use. A lot of them I colored exactly like they show in the book because I actually like their color combinations. Some of them I've just made up. Like this one, I'm not looking at the book when I'm coloring it. The pink one, he's totally different than how he appears in the book. So, you know, that's the cool thing is, oh, he's got to have a job. These legs, I don't know if they're springs, but to me, they look like springs. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, he should definitely have a job where he springs from one place to the next. I'm thinking. I might have to be thinking about that. All right, so, well, I'll just color in real quick. It won't take very long. And I'm not really careful because, like I know Dede takes so much time and yeah, I don't do that. Watch. I just get some pigment on the paper, right? Okay, and then I've shown this before, but I don't know how many of you have seen it. I have all these little Q-tips. And Prismacolor are wax based, right? Mineral spirits, and I actually need some more but there's a bunch soaked up in those sponges that are in the little jar. It's just cellulose sponge is all it is. A mattress tester. Oh. So I should have a Q-tip here. This one will work fine. I use these Q-tips that have kind of points on them. Soak up some mineral spirits and your base coat, which can be your mid-tone, okay? Say you're going to do mid-tone, shading, and highlights. I generally start with the mid-tone color, and then if you smear that out, it picks up the wax. It dissolves the wax and spreads the pigment out more like say watercoloring. So you don't have to do everything so damn perfect. Because I'm not about the well, I am about the perfection. Who am I kidding? But it spreads your pigment out really nice. And I wish you could see. I'm going to pull you in really close. See how it's just rough. See how it spreads that pigment out just so nice? And then while it's still wet like that, let me take the dark color. It almost dissolves the color, the binder, as it's coming off the pencil. So, yeah. So that's literally how I've done this whole book. You can kind of get the same effect using a colorless burnisher, but to me, that is really, really time consuming. So, yeah, I just do it like this. And then you can smooth out your lines, spread it where you want it. And then the paper actually still has tooth. So if you want to go back over it with white, generally your white is going to show up. So you can do the highlight, or for the really white highlights, I just use a jelly roll pen or something. All right, great tip. Cool, Shaz. The solution is odorless mineral spirits. You can buy it in the paint department anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, now you don't have to be in quite so close. I'm glad I have the Focus You Freak card, because that's going to help me with this new camera software that I don't have. All right, let's do want that out. Something a little bit more orangish. Might not have it out. And I've kept these pencils out forever. Okay, here's kind of an orangish. We'll use that. And I don't have to be careful coloring, because I'm going to dissolve the wax and just leave the pigment. And it works good. Like if I wanted to color a darker color on top of this, I'll show you. I'll do it with the burnt ochre on top of this to show you. To me, it's just faster. And not that you have to do things fast, but I just like the way it looks, because as I'm just putting this pigment on the paper, because that's really all it is. You can see the white underneath, because the pencil's hitting the peaks in the paper where the tooth essentially, and you can see the white. Doing it this way, that all goes away, stops, and you don't have to be a great colorer. Dede's doing the same thing with her acrylic or whatever too. Just get the color kind of where you want it and then spread it. And if y'all think that's cheating, I don't care. My guess is too, I don't know that I've ever tried it, but since Crayola products are wax-based, I'll bet that you could do this exact same thing with Crayola products. And the thing I like about Crayola products, One, they're inexpensive, and their pigments are awesome. Dr. Z's first name is Boing. Boing, Boing. Got it, Rachel. It's written down. All right. Another thing. I actually wanted his sleeve yellow. So, where's my handy dandy? Let's see if I can pick up some of that pigment. Depending on your substrate, you can erase the wax pencils. Where is... high-tech tools over here, guys. And the odor, if this mineral spirits had odors, I couldn't use it. But the odorless is pretty fragrance free. I'm really, really sensitive to fragrance. And yeah, this does not bother me in the least. Can't smell it at all. I think the most ingenious thing, and I did not think of this, I wish I had, I wish I was this smart, is putting the cellulose sponges in there so that you can control how much mineral spirits you're taking out, right? And these Q-tips, I mean, if you want to get them in the store, I'm sure any place you shop in the makeup department is going to have these Q-tips with the pointy tips. Because you shouldn't be putting this crap in your ear anyway. They shouldn't even sell them. So all they're good for is art. And after you get your base, then you can just start working on top of it. Right? Very, very cool. Very, very. Let's see. We'll use goldenrod. Just smooths it out so nice. And after you've dissolved the wax, you can go pretty close to an adjoining color without moving it because the binder is gone and the pigment is now impressed in the paper, you know? And if you can get your elbow in your ear, you should be a break dancer. There you go, Rachel. Never put anything smaller than your elbow in your ear. Very true. Yeah, Q-tips are really bad things for your ears. Okay, I don't think I have a silver out. I do have like a metallic blue. I'm going to use it. And then a light. Where is my black? There it is. This is actually a metallic blue. I don't think Prismacolor did a great job with the metallics, so I just use them like regular pencils. In fact, I think the metallic colors, most of them have been discontinued. They had a metallic red, purple. They were the dumbest thing. because they weren't really metallic, and they didn't give that impression in your art at all either. So this one I use kind of like I use it like a metallic, but it comes out more blue. You know, the thing I miss, the colors that Deco or Prismacolor discontinued is some of the Deco colors. I love the Deco blue. And I'm going to hate it really, really a lot when mine are gone. Because you can't replace them. Or you're going to pay a premium to replace them. Hi, Pam. We're just coloring in the monster book. We're going to go back. You guys are going to help me with some more occupations here in a minute. I'm actually kind of excited to start writing the stories. Because then I can get into their brains a little bit, you know, and think about what they're thinking about, what the good things in their life is, what the bad things in their life is. I think if I was better at it, I could have been a writer. I wouldn't want to have been a journalist, you know, somebody who writes the news or anything, but fiction, I would have loved to have been a fiction writer. Come up with crazy ideas. Yep, I could have done that very, very easily. All right, I need a darker. That's not really the color I want. Hang on. Let's try this one. And after you get your initial coats done like that, then you can do whatever you want. Okay. And the cool thing is, I've showed you guys on like the Beast, how I use the Neo Color 2s to get large areas of color. I looked these up over the weekend because I was thinking, I wonder if I could get a bigger set of these because I've been stuck with just these 24 colors to work in this book. And I thought, oh, maybe I could get a bigger set. Well, I went out and looked at, see how big they are. I think there was a set of 48 and they were over $100. Like 100, I don't know, but it was just like, oh, I think I'll live with the 24 I've got. These were really pricey, you guys, but I do love them. And they're the Prismacolor art sticks, and all they are is the Prismacolor lead, just blocks without the wood. Woodless colored pencils. And the nice thing is, for big areas, they're awesome. Thank you, Rachel. So now I have to decide what color do you guys want as background. I try and stay away from dark colors for the background, you know, like this dark green. I'd love to use it. I love the color, and the indigo blue, because I'm going to have to write on top of it. So let's see. He's green and orange and blue a little bit. Oh, and I could do his eyes. I want to do his eyes yellow. And his teeth. Because who doesn't love some nice yellow teeth going on? I like blue with orange. Look at Rachel. Welcome to all first timers, old timers, lost track of time. You lose sense of reality when you come here. He's a dental assistant. He would be. You could be assistant to a lot of these people in here. I kind of like the beekeeper thing though, because I told you guys I've been watching beekeeper videos on Instagram, on those little reels. There are some amazing bee videos. People who keep bees and teach you about beehives and stuff like that. I have enjoyed the heck out of those videos, you guys. Bees are amazing, amazeballs creatures. All right, what color do I want the background? I'm just thinking around here, not getting anything done. Janet, Barb and I think he should be a breakdance judge for So You Think You Can Dance. Oh, Rachel, you might be onto something there. Save the bees. No lie, Whippy Carol. Bees are really, I don't know. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I am crazy, but whatever. And a lot of this I've learned since watching those bee videos. Bees are the most miraculous creatures. And if you don't have any inkling of whether or not God exists, watch bees. Bees, nothing in the world could have created bees but God. That's how I feel about it. Head of planetary growth. Oh, Leanne, that's a good one. I have not tried the castle colored pencils, Ange, but I think my friend Amy, you guys know Amy, I think she tried them. You are crazy, I know. Do the light blue. All right, we'll do light blue. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll use the light blue. That's fine. I can always add the medium blue later. But the nice thing about this, say I want to do this whole background, Dede would get out acrylic paint and just paint it. But I'm not being a purist, which I'm not. I don't care what I use in my art. I'll do mixed media, use whatever I want. But I have these and I hardly ever used them. So I thought, well, I'm going to use them. So for big areas like this, rather than use your pencils, just color this back in. And I'm coloring just as sloppy as I did the monster himself, right? I didn't want to use wet products in here because this is literally a 50-cent half comp book. 50 cents. Like, so you know that the paper quality cannot be good. And it's not. I promise you. It's comp book paper. So it's not going to take wet products well at all. So that's why I couldn't use the Neo 2s. Well, I guess I could have. I just didn't have to wet them, I guess. I could have just put the pigment on the paper and lived with that. But I thought, well, heck, I got these Prismacolors. And if I use the mineral spirits, I can spread it out, or make it lay down. And you do have to get it somewhat even. But considering I'm going to be writing on top of it, when I'm done with the whole book, you'll never notice that. So that's how I use these Prismacolor art sticks. And the Derwent sticks, I would use them much the same way if I was working in a journal where water wasn't going to be an issue. For the reason I'm not using it in this is because the moisture would be an issue on this paper. It would warp and yeah, I would just not be happy at all with it. So And then because Q-tips are small, you can get the ones that have the white edge, and I use them sometimes depending on the space available. Try and get as close to that edge. And if you want to get up close to the monster without going into him, just get out the pencil version of this color. I haven't been, and I don't think you can notice if I've gone into the monster or anything like that. This is not fine art, okay? This is simply for my enjoyment, to make me laugh, to make you guys laugh, whatever. And so if I've got to do a big area like that, I take a makeup pad like this. Just cut it, fold it up a little bit, just get a surface that I can put in here, suck up some mineral spirits, and go to town. And around the monster, if I need to get close, I can just get out a Q-tip. But you can get the background done really quick this way. Because I'm not going to spend a lifetime doing this. And you'll be surprised how far that mineral spirits will go. And the pigment, this dissolves the wax, and it doesn't move the pigment much, you know, like it doesn't transfer it to other areas. So that's a good thing. We'll ink right on. Yes, Carol, that's the beauty of this, is that if you, and that's why I like the cotton swabs, you're literally picking up the wax. So now I'll be using, when I do write on top of it, I will be using probably, I'll let Robert finish his ice because he's going downstairs to chew ice, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it dissolves the wax, so it's not like writing on top of the wax. But I'll be using either microns or the micron pens that I've showed you guys that I really, really, really like. Yeah. And when I go back and look at each page over really carefully, I'll clean up the edges. I might add, I think I'll go ahead and add a little bit of this darker blue around the edges right now. But I've done some of the pages ombre where I do darker color. You can, you know, you get to decide. And then for the border colors, kind of what I've been doing so that the page stays a little bit cohesive. I've been picking colors out of the monsters themselves. So this border may be orange and blue or green and blue or whatever. So the whole page kind of at the end is more cohesive. And the borders to me have been fun. So you don't have to be too persnickety when you're doing this, right? Just it somehow comes together in the end. Because of his placement on the page, which I could have gone back and changed, he looks really, really tall to me. So you know what sounds good? It's getting that time of day, you guys, where I'm getting hungry again. Doesn't tacos sounds good? Robert may be getting on in his little car and going to get my rotten butt some tacos here in a little while. You can kind of just see the wax melting. And I don't think there's any residual product or anything. I mean, I don't think I've just created a toxic waste dump here. Now, Dede would never probably use odorless mineral spirits. But see, I just cleaned up those edges really fast. And he looks good. He looks really good. You haven't seen Cheshire Cat in a while. It works great with Crayola crayons too. I kind of figured it would, Judy. Yep, I could get my Crayola crayons out and play with them for the rest of the book. Here's Angie in chat. Dude! I wish I could hear that in person. Dude! He's a light bulb changer. He could be a light bulb changer at the space station. Light bulb, where did I put my pencil? I hate when I've got so much junk out here, I start losing stuff, you guys. That makes me a little insane. Light bulb changer. I lost my pencil. All right, I got more pencils. I got lots more pencils than just one. Light bulb changer. There's my graph gear. Well, he could actually work in the Astrodome too, or one of those stadiums where there's lights like up in the ceiling. I've actually thought about that. What kind of equipment do they have to get out here to change those light bulbs? With your accent? I didn't do it in your accent. What are you using on the Q-tip? Hi, Scrappy Girl Dana. It's odorless mineral spirits, and I just fill a little bit in the jar, and then I cut up like a dish sponge, just a cellulose sponge to absorb it. So then when I put it in, I'm not putting the Q-tip in the liquid. I'm putting it on the sponge and just picking up a little bit. I mean, you're not getting a lot of product this way. I don't remember where I saw this, but this is freaking ingenious. Just saying. Yeah, but get the odorless. Make sure absolutely that you get the odorless mineral spirits for sure. Okay. Now, as far as picking out a design for this border, I've shown you before, but I've got a book that I started, and this honestly has been years ago, you guys, and I put it away and forgot about it for a long time, and then I got it out and worked in it again, and combined, you know, stuff that I'd written down other places. So I have a book of borders, doodles, dangles, whatever, so that I don't tax my brain. so much. So a lot of these, I just come in here and look for a border that's going to work somewhat adequately. And you can tell I've done them at different times. Sometimes I was just doing black and white. Sometimes I did color. And that's fine. It's all good. Some of these were out of the Linda Berry book, because all of her pages have borders. And who knows where these come from. I just collect them from, if I see one that I like, I just save it for later. That's actually, these down here are actually Zentangles that I particularly like as a border pattern. And because he's got curved designs on his face, something with a curve like that would be really good. Maybe that one would be good. And then back here, I've got banners, and here's some that I found somewhere else that I've got to add. And then here's dangles back here. So, yeah. So that's the book. I said, hearing me say dude in my accent, not that you said dude in my, oh, okay. All right. I wonder if I want to do the border, if I want to wait, make you guys go back and help me with occupations for a little while. Let me make sure that I haven't done a border like that in a while. I like to switch it up so that I don't get the same border over and over and over. Okay, that one's quite a few circles. This border, I really like the chain. That one I really liked. I took longer on that one than I normally do. That's the Zentangle one. This is the one I was thinking about doing on him. It would look good. I'm going to challenge myself to draw some that aren't in the book. See, Kathy, I am too. Where I do more like what Lena did, where she draws just a string and you have to come up with a creature like her tax collector. I think that is really challenging yourself. And who knows what you're going to get. Lena got something awesome. All right. Just looking. I like this metal plate border for this little creep. Okay, this one, I did go ahead and get a career for him. He's actually a sewer inspector, and he works in Washington, D.C. So he should be finding slimy swamp creatures everywhere, right? So a lot of these I don't have. Well, I might have. All right, what am I going to do for the border? We'll just do it real quick. Some of them I plan out. So some of them I just draw it out. And if it works out, great. If it's not perfect, nobody cares. Hey, Lori Loves Montana. I haven't seen you in a while. Ratatouille. Look who's here. And your AirPods are dying. Uh-oh. All right. What did I say I was going to do? Oops. Dang it. That's what I get for drawing on the edge. And this is actually one that I had in the book that now I've altered. And I'm okay with that. See how it's definitely not perfect. When it's colored, who cares? And if it's a pattern like this, I usually always connect it at a corner. Less noticeable. Got quiet in here, didn't it? There we go. Oh, well, your fingers, it's like, no worry. Went on Amazon and they do not show art sticks, but they have new pastel. Is it the same? I don't believe it is, Kathy Carney. It wasn't on there. Let me go look real quick because I saw it just there the other day. The thing was, they were so dang pricey. I would check with Blick or Jerry's Artorama or where did they put my Amazon? This new computer is gonna make me crazy, you guys. Are you in the US, Kathy? I think you are. Because I'm almost sure that I looked at them the other day. I know I did. All right, the new pastel Prismacolor Premier. Oh, maybe they've changed the name of them. Pastel color. No, I think those are pastels. I was freaked out when I saw them. Now they're not coming up. What the heck? I just looked at them the other day. I was freaking out at the cost of them. Here I am on stream shopping. I'm not seeing them. I know they had them the other day, though. That's what's so crazy. No, I think those, the ones you're looking at, Kathy, are actually pastels. And those are very reasonably priced, actually. Go look, let me see what they... They had a set of 48. I know they did, and it was like 130. Woodless color pencil. Okay. That's crazy. 48. Hang on. That is crazy, crazy. How is that possible that they can show them to me Saturday and they're not here now? How is that even possible? You can use OMS on ink tints and oil pastels and almost everything. It's fun. You know, Abigail, the only thing I've really ever used it on is the Prismacolor colored pencils. But yeah, I would imagine it's going to dissolve almost any binder in any product. I'm going to try it with crayons. Because with crayons, I mean, you could have, what, another 120 set of an art supply. So that could be cool. Let's go back and spend the next 10 minutes looking up. Oh, there's the opera singer, Ange. I knew we had one. Okay. Let me see if a lot of these have. This one had bad breath too, but he's a news broadcaster. He has a whole story. He's a hippo trainer. He is a career politician. He's a dog surfing instructor. Actually, this one is an unemployed dog catcher. Well, quite a few of them already have. There's one that I put a bunch of little minions with him. This one. He's a cartel member. Cannabis tester. Okay, this guy, check him out, you guys. I need your help. My camera is all trashed out again. Get a focus, you freak, over here. Let me see where my phone is. Somebody's messaging me. Check him out. What do you think he does? He's kind of fat. He looks like he should hang out with hippos in my world. Come on, phone. Test tube cleaner. Oh, that's a good one, Kathy Arbor. He actually looks like a fun kind of guy. An axolotl herder. Oh my God. I have no idea how to spell axolotl. That's a good one too. He could be a cannabis tester, right? Happy and munching. There you go. And then let me see. It's probably... Oh, my son. Ooh, he got a raise. He's happy. I'm happy for him. Okay. I'll call him later. This one does not have... Does he not look like you want to adopt him and take him home? A masseuse? God, if he started coming at me, I think I'd be afraid he'd break me. I'm going to write that on the other list, though, wherever I put the other list. There we go. And if you guys are going to give out suggestions, give me words I can spell. A fun club president. Oh, that's... He could be a fun club organizer because he definitely kind of fits the bill there, I think. And even with the border, that looks like a fun club border, I think. This one, I don't know. Who would look like that at the end of the day? Getting off work. Be just like, I hate my life. My life sucks. I can hardly wait to go home, put my ass on the couch, and forget about everything. I'm done. He just doesn't look happy. Poor guy. Now, he is definitely not the fun club president. Yeah, this is what every customer service representative on the planet looks like. I hate my life. My life sucks. You're so making up voices. See, I do that too, Judy. Listen to me. Like, they have voices, they have friends, and when this guy calls friends on the phone, they look at their phone and it says done dog, and they go, leave a message. He so does not want to talk to anybody. Bye, CB. I'll see you later. Glad you had fun in Maryland. A graffiti remover. Well, that would be actually a good job, because if you did that, you would lose faith in humanity and you would hate your life, right? So social worker, oh, that's another one. FBI agent, oh my God. They should hate their life if they don't. UFO ID checker. I can't imagine jobs that would leave you just totally demoralized. Durgel. I don't know. He just reminds me of a TSA agent. Hey, lady, care if I feel you up a little bit? FBI profiler, right? Executive. Visionary, okay. I don't know. He just looks like a TSA agent to me. Next. This one, he just looks like an electrical inspector to me. Just writing some stuff down that you guys have said, because I won't come back here to check again, I promise you. Box boy at the grocery store. They are, right, Lori? They're hilarious. No, I have a childcare guy, a newsreader. Oh, God, that would depress you. This guy is a newsreader. That's so depressing. Or a news editor. Because if you're a news editor, can you imagine you're getting bashed from both sides? You're sitting around thinking, is this the best these idiots can do for the copy that they turned in? And then, holy crap, I can't believe this story is even remotely true, right? Yeah, this guy I had as electrical inspection. I'm not sure what it was. Fly tester. Oh, you know what? What are the people who go and change out products? A refiller? I don't know. Fly paper refiller. Fly tester is a good one. That's what made me think of it. This one is a sewer inspector in Washington, D.C. This one is a duplicate again. So I think I did them both ways. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking, but this one is going to be the twin of this one. So This one is a TSA agent. This one should be a DEA agent or something, you know, like, and they're going to be twins. And I've done that a couple times where I've duplicated the monster because I didn't write it down. This one is Swamp Security. He also resides in Washington, D.C. That one I'm not going to change. He for real is Swamp Security. Serial killer sketch artist. Oh, and that's a good job. Dede could do that. Got it written down. Yeah, baby. Did I? No, this is where we started. Yeah, because I was going to say, did I duplicate him too? But I did not. Because this is where you guys started helping me. Pavement sweeper. Dirty razzle frazzle. Yeah, he's a hole punch planner guy. All right, I think you guys have helped me with almost all the rest of them. Did we decide what the guy I did to Dede was? Yeah, he was either a beekeeper or a light bulb changer at the Astrodome. But those really look like springs. Boing, boing, boing. Podcaster. That's a good one. I'll write that over here. Because you could do a podcast about almost everything. I do listen to a true crime podcast that's really good. And I watch true crime videos on a mortician. Yeah, that's always a good one. Anybody who's a mortician has got to just, God, I can't imagine. All right, I'm going to have to turn off this touchpad. That has become very obvious that touchpad is going to make me cuckoo. Which one podcast? I don't know. It may be one that's coming up. See, because I have another list. So a lot of your ideas maybe haven't appeared yet, but I've got a few pages left to go. I can't tear any more pages out back here because the accompanying page appears up here. So I don't know that they'll all have monsters on them, and I may save a section back here for the robots. Which podcast do you listen to? I'll have to look it up, Ange. Jamie's girlfriend put it on my phone, and I just get the thing and hit it. That's all. Oh, if I heard it, I would say that's it, but I can't think of it right off top of my head because I never went and looked for it. She just put it on my phone and said, you got to listen to this. So anyway, goofball. Hey, what are you doing calling me goofball? That's my word. Yeah, I love the ones I listen to too. No, it's not Mr. Ballin. It's a man and a woman. Oh. And it used to be somebody else, and then they changed hosts. But it's really good. I'll have to look it up. Obsessed with true crime. Me too. And you know another really good channel, you guys, and I know we're all here for the art, but I'm not even sure. I was watching a YouTube video that somebody here in the United States produced, and then it ended up on YouTube. Anyway, I watched that one, and then of course YouTube starts recommending more of the same, right? So they ended up recommending a channel out of Australia because, you know, like if you live in the US, you get inundated with USA stuff nonstop, you know, and you think we're the only country in the world that has serial murderers and perverts and everything. Well, this was an Australia channel talking about Australian criminals. It was really interesting too. So, Mr. Ballin. Okay, I'm going to have to look that one up. because I don't have near enough to do in my life now. Okay, I will look that up. True crime podcast. I like recommendations. All right, you guys. This has been fun. You guys helped me a lot. I'm excited to get this done. I'll be working on it this week. And really, you guys, honestly, think about whether or not you want to participate in a Mother Goose zine swap, and let me know in next week. And next Monday, I will I'll announce whether or not we're actually going to do it. But the thing is, if you want to do it, just do it. Patrick is now Joey. Man, you are throwing me crap out of left field. Great fun. Take care. Okay, you guys. Yeah, go have some fun this afternoon. I appreciate you guys coming over here and hanging with me. I know it makes Mondays really long, but I so appreciate it. And if I haven't told you lately, I love you guys. And I'll see you Wednesday over at Dede's. Okay? All right, you guys. Oh, I don't have to get up to end the broadcast. I can do it right here. Ooh, love my new computer. Okay, see you later. Bye.